Put a picture of me up or something, entertain everyone. Here's one I did earlier. What I've done is transferred these into a program. You know, this is all very well if you play the keyboard, but what if you don't? And a few years ago I thought that, and I thought trumpeters need to be able to access these sounds. So I worked together with a gentleman who's extremely talented with electronics and robotics, and we developed this. This is the digital trumpet. As you can see, it has a lot of similarities to the analog trumpet. It has a mouthpiece you have to blow into to make it go, and it has 3 buttons here, and it's got the trumpety bit on the end. That's a technical term. It looks a lot like a trumpet this way. If you do that, look, it suddenly goes all sort of thin. I hope to be able to do that myself one day. But do you know what people ask the first time they see a digital trumpet? They say, yeah, but how close is it? Is it really like a trumpet? It's a silly question. Well, think about it. If you play it like a trumpet and it sounded exactly like a trumpet, what would be the point? A trumpet does that. The idea of this is to play like a trumpet and sound like something else entirely. My brother can do that with the analog trumpet. But he's a drummer. So what does it sound like then? Well, it can sound like anything. I mean, for instance, how about this? Or this sound? Or what about this one? I got this sound. And when I say I got this sound, I go places to get sounds. I don't know what you surf the net for at night. I don't want to know. But I surf for sounds. You go looking for sounds and download them. Some sounds you go and get live. I got this sound personally in Bolivia. I was touring in South America. I went there and I heard a sound I know you'll recognise right away. And when I say I got the sound, I recorded the sound, put it in here, a little bit of magic to send it out over the scale, and now I can play it. You can sound like anything. I mean, if the bass player doesn't turn up for the gig, and those of you that run a band know that's a distinct possibility, it can be any instrument at all. So I was showing it to a group of kids just after we developed it. I'd had 1,000 kids in a workshop, and I said, let's have some fun. I'd played all sorts of instruments. I said, you name a sound and I'll play it. All the hands went up, and a little girl down the front, I said, yes, she said a chicken. Kids. So, that's the sound of a chicken playing the digital trumpet, which they don't do very often. That's quite a rare thing you've just heard. I'm going to do a piece for you using the digital trumpet, and I'll get the guys to accompany me. And it's a song written by the great Herbie Hancock, fantastic jazz keyboardist, composer. One of the first guys I've chosen because he's one of the first guys to use any electronics in jazz in the 60s. It's called Watermelon Man. That's the world's largest panpipe.